What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Gaming. Today we're taking a look at the top 5 gamers who were caught with drugs. If we could get 1,000 likes on this video, that would be amazing. But with that said, let's get into it. Number 5. H3H3 Productions. H3H3 Productions is a comedy and a viral reaction channel with over 4.3 million subscribers. Ethan is best known for his goofs involving the prank community, but over time has grown to cover a number of important topics over the internet. Back in February, H3H3 uploaded a video called We Used to Be Drug Dealers, where they explained that long before they did YouTube, they were really struggling. Ethan had just graduated from college and they were both struggling to find work. But then one day they went over to their housemate's boyfriend's house and saw all of the nice stuff he had, and then Ethan ended up asking him to hook him up with a job, unbeknownst to him that the guy was actually a big-time drug dealer. After some consideration, they decided that they would spend $400 of their last $500 on weed to sell. And after making what they both agreed was their biggest investment in their entire lives, they started selling weed. But they ended up not actually selling weed for a very long time before they both found jobs. We're so glad that they found jobs and were able to overcome their struggles in order to make it to where they are today.
Her boyfriend was like a big-time drug dealer. And he was slamming. You go to his house, he's got like a nice like a new TV. Like, we were broke. Yeah. So when someone has a nice TV and like a PlayStation, I'm like you're
rich.
Doing well, dude. And I says, what do you do for a living, man? Like, hook me up with a job. And he pulls out a fucking Ziploc bag, probably this big, fucking with weed in it. And he's like, I sell weed, dude. Obviously, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna that's not really an option for me. And I guess he probably knew that we were struggling from our housemate. And he's like, dude, I'll give you a good deal on this shit. Like, I'll hook you up if you want to get into like slinging. And me and Ela, we almost had like an epiphany moment where we're like, because you never think about yourself as like a drug dealer.
Yeah. But also in the setting of Seneca is...
Number 4. White Boy 7th Street. So, White Boy 7th Street was one of the first people to make gaming commentaries. Back in the day, the only really popular things with gaming on YouTube were tutorials. But our man, White Boy 7th Street, was out blazing a trail for many YouTubers who would soon follow. But unfortunately, this isn't the only thing he's known for. Back in 2014, White Boy was doing a normal livestream until things took an unexpected turn. He ended up having the SWAT team called in on him for some unknown reason. Probably some teenager thought it was a funny idea, but whoever sent the SWAT team to his house probably just did it for a prank. But it actually ended up leading to White Boy 7th Street's arrest. Instead of finding whatever they were sent there to find, they ended up finding an ounce of marijuana. But luckily for him, all the charges that were laid against him ended up being dropped.
Hold on, guys, give me a second here. I'm gonna relog right now. Give me one moment, guys. I think it's a good thing, and I also have the same stance on where, you shouldn't abuse it. I don't know, like, people said, White Boy, you're a liar, why didn't you tell us this, that? I don't know, do you want me to do a bong unboxing or something? I talked about it a lot on my Twitch streams, and I can't blame you for not coming on my streams.
Number 3. RiceGum. RiceGum has just over 6.5 million subscribers on YouTube. He makes a bunch of different types of videos, but my personal favorite would be his diss tracks. During one of his live streams, RiceGum told a story about the first time he smoked weed. He said that as soon as he exhaled after hitting the bong, he couldn't remember anything that happened, which could have been for a few reasons. One of them being he just took too much and got way too high. He then explained that he was just extremely paranoid and afraid the whole time, and that it was not a good experience. Well, we're glad you're still around to tell your story, Mr. RiceGum.
this was something else, dude. I don't know what this was. I literally don't know. So I hit the bong. I was like, and then I was like, and then I blew that shit out, right? And then from there on, I don't know what happened. Like, I'm not even, like, from there on, I don't know what happened. Like, I literally don't know what happened. Like, and then, like, from there on, I was, like, paranoid, dude. You guys don't understand. Like, I wish, like, there was a, hold on. I'm gonna tell my friend, send me a video of me being paranoid, because I need to show you guys. Like, I wasn't even acting. Like, I was actually scared, dude. I was so scared, dude. Like, you guys are saying I'm lying, but I wasn't, man. That shit was actually scary. But here, if my friend can send me a video, hold on. I'm gonna ask him if he recorded. Hold on. Do you have any videos of me freaking out? I want to show my stream. Nah, but, like, it was actually scary, dude. I thought I was gonna die, dude. I really did.
Number 2, PewDiePie. Okay, so unless you've been living under a rock without internet for the past few years, you know who PewDiePie is. On an H3H3 Productions podcast, he was asked if he had ever taken any drugs. He answered that he had taken all kinds of drugs, but could only mention New Zealand party pills, which were completely legal, and he did them at, you guessed it, a party. Now obviously, with him being the biggest YouTuber out there, he will more than likely never disclose everything he's ever done, as many of his fans are young, and if he ever opened up about it, all hell could break loose.
What kind of drugs have you taken?
All kinds of drugs.
Have you done acid?
No.
Have you done mushrooms?
The only drug I've ever taken, I can say, because it was like these New Zealand party pills. It's like amphetamine.
Molly, MDMA.
It's like amphetamine.
Ecstasy.
No, stop.
But that's what you just said. Wait, you said party pills. What else could that be?
Well, they're legal pills. They're like...
Party pills.
They're legal in New
Felix never
Zealand.
taken drugs. Only party pills from New Zealand.
Fucking hell, what is this podcast about?
I don't know. You fucking said it.
I was just like honest. Like,
I want some party pills. Dude, I've tried. I've tried it. I've tried everything.
they were
under the
pretty
sun.
good. I recommend the party pills.
How did you feel?
Just great.
Molly, you took MDMA. You took ecstasy. I want some fucking party pills, dude. Where are the party pills at?
I'm like, drugs don't, but...
So you don't smoke weed. You do drink. I've seen you. You're
I
a
like to
whiskey
drink,
fan.
yeah, but I don't smoke or anything.
I don't smoke weed at all. I wish I enjoyed weed as much as I see other people.
Number 1, members of the FaZe house. Now, FaZe Clan is one of the biggest gaming organizations out there, and quite a few of their members have over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. But recently, a video has surfaced of a few people from the FaZe house smoking weed. And unfortunately for these FaZe members, their fan bases are made up of younger kids. So, them smoking weed surfacing isn't really something that puts them in a positive light. But they are all adults, and weed is legal in California, so they aren't doing anything wrong. It's really unfortunate that these videos were published without their consent, but there's nothing we can do about it now.
As a blind person, he actually rolled backward. No look backward.
I swear my mom's like, I've not opened my eyes since I
Open them.
So here's our video on the top 5 gamers who got caught with drugs. Did any of these surprise you? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.